Hi, thank you for watching. Our group, Jenna Hedgepath, me and Panzella, and myself, Carley Ranta, are excited to introduce Apple's newest innovation in mental wellness and productivity wearable called MindSync. That company that is producing MindSync is Apple. Apple began in 1976 when Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak built their first computer in a garage in Cupertino, California. Since then, it's become one of the most valuable companies in the world, now worth over $3 trillion. With iconic products like the iPhone, iPad, iTunes, and App Store, Apple has transformed the way that we connect with a technology brand. Today, with over 160,000 employees, it continues to lead through innovations like the Apple Watch, AirPods, Vision Pro, and now its latest, Apple Intelligence. To set the stage for MindSync, we analyze the current tech landscape using a pestle framework and SWOT analysis. Right now, the tech industry is facing major economic shifts with over 75,000 tech layoffs, putting pressure on companies to deliver real value and compensate from the AI taking over. On the social side, people are now averaging over 7 hours of screen time per day. That's a terrible statistic, but it is increasing demand for tools that support mental wellness like MindSync. Technologically, AI is rapidly evolving, it's changing expectations, and consumers now want a more personalized experience that's quick and efficient. And with the market moving faster than ever, companies like Apple must innovate constantly to stay ahead or they can fall behind very quickly. Looking inward, Apple's greatest strength is its loyal customer base and its strong product ecosystem. Once a customer buys an Apple product, they tend to stick with Apple. They don't tend to switch over to Samsung. A key weakness is Apple's premium pricing, which limits accessibility in price sensitive markets. If they lowered their prices, then they could gain a lot more people getting their products. However, there's a huge opportunity in healthcare. With MindSync, Apple can expand into personal wellness and brain health. The main threat, though, lies with the increasing regulation, especially around data privacy and AI, which Apple will just need to navigate very carefully as that changes.
Hi, my name is Jenna Hedgepath, and these are MindSync's marketing demographics. The specific audience of MindSync is actually a very broad audience. It attracts creative students, hardworking employees, stressed individuals, or those who deal with mental illnesses. It is designed to help health conscious people to be able to limit their stress levels on a day-to-day basis. The specific age is around 18 to 65, but it is expected to be approved for all ages in 2018. The gender insights is the audience is 45% females and 55% males, which is very close in the targeting in both categories. The specific income is MindSync's low cost at 289 allows a competitive advantage over other health devices. It is marketing to a broad range of customers that allows it to be affordable for a based income. These are the marketing needs. 1 in 20 US adults experience serious mental illnesses. MindSync allows our culture to adapt to the needs of individuals learning how to deal with stress and gain an opportunity to treat it in the moment. MindSync hits out of 3 out of 5 people in the population, which will help maintain these stress levels and what our population is experiencing. Our target market is this 18 to 65 age, which allows us to see how stress affects individuals on a day-to-day basis from all different ages. We're hoping we can bring down those stress reducing factors. Eventually, our need is going to be fixing sleeping habits, fitness habits, and so much more. MindSync is constantly growing for the individual needs and we're working on those stress factors that are needing help. MindSync is providing the market need of stress and anxiety with creating an immediate fix.
Hello, so my name is Mia Panzella, and I'm going to start out by talking about the market trends of 2025. So, what we're seeing here is a huge shift in consumer interest toward brand wellness and performance. A few things have really driving fast is one, technology in itself. Sensors are becoming smaller and more comfortable for people to utilize. At the same time, there's a big culture push around mindfulness, reducing stress, and also staying sharp mentally. What's cool is AI now allows us to use personalized feedback in real time, which means users can actually see and respond based off of the results that they're receiving. Now, why Apple? Well, Apple's already self-established and as a leader in health tech with the Apple Watch, so stepping into neurotech is a natural next move. MindSync fits into the ecosystem perfectly, especially as the demand for productivity as well as personalization continues to explode. The market itself is booming. Neurotech and EEG wearers are projected to make over 17 billion, as you see right over here. In the next couple of years, we're talking about double-digit growth rates, and social media is playing a huge role in accelerating these numbers as well. So next up is product and packaging. So this is MindSync. It is a combination of EEG-enabled earbuds and a flexible headband, as you can see right here. It is made for all-day comfort and continuous mental wellness tracking. It plugs right into the Apple ecosystem as it feels natural for users who already have Apple devices. For packaging, we kept it minimal and recyclable, and we did this with also it has a QR code for easy setup, which will be in the box as well. The logo's designed with interconnected neurons in teal and gray reflects the balance between wellness and innovation that defines the brand.
This is MindSync's competition. One direct competitor is Touchpoint Solutions. Touchpoint Solutions started in 2015. It's a wearable device that you wear on your wrist, and it detects stress and anxiety and gives buzzes to your wrist to make you stop worrying about the stress. One unique strength they hold is a selling proposition and being able to provide one-of-a-kind immediate results. However, their small distribution centers makes it very hard to buy and allow people to try on. One indirect competitor is Oura Ring. They have a big social media presence and they are allowed to give their customers so much insight on sleep, stress, anxiety, fitness, and that really allows them advantage over others. And then their biggest weakness is they're limited on store presence. You can only find them in Best Buys and Targets. The final indirect competitor is Fitbit. The biggest strength they have is unique selling that the products offer for different individual needs. They have ones for stress, they have one for activity, they have one for all of it. But a weakness is they don't have a huge differentiation to other products, and they're starting to lose its competitive edge once Google bought it. So, however, MindSync has a great competitive advantage.
So, keys to success. So our approach bridges the gap between cutting edge mental wellness technology and something that people actually want to use every single day, right? So what makes us stand out in sleek design and real-time feedback and personalization? It adapts to each user for meaningful insights. Timing is also on our side. There's a rising demand for mental health and wellness tools right now. Plus, Apple is backed up as people know, they trust it. It's brand loyalty and seamless integration that competitors struggle to match. At the end of the day, we're not just entering the market, we're positioned to lead the right next wave for AI-powered wearable wellness technology. So next up is program resources. So one of the biggest strengths we're going into this is Apple's existing infrastructure and talent, right? So they've already proven that they can take on wearables concept to global success, just like the Apple Watch, AirPods, things like that. We also have deep expertise in health-focused technology and partnerships with neuroscientists, mental health professionals, which ensures that we're designing something that's both effective and ethical. On the production side, Apple's manufacturing capabilities are second to none. So scaffolding this up isn't a problem for them at all. And for materials, we're using lightweight, skin-safe components with enabled neurosensors that deliver real-time insights while sticking to sustainable resourcing.
Next, let's take a look at expenses and profitability forecasting for MindSync. MindSync is projected to grow consistently over 5 years. In year one, we estimate gross profit at $85 million, climbing to nearly $348 million by year 5. These projections are based on Apple Watch growth, and we kind of use that as a benchmark. And we also assume a consistent price point of $289 for MindSync. Even as costs rise, margins improve year over year, showing that MindSync becomes more profitable at scale, even with growth and decline. This highlights its long-term financial viability within the Apple ecosystem and integrating into their products seamlessly. Operating margin also improves steadily, from 29% in year 1 to 36% in year 5, peaking in year 4. While adoption may take time with the new EEG wearable, this trend shows that MindSync can be both impactful and profitable long-term with a healthy operating margin. Now let's take a look at customer acquisition. In year 1, Apple is expected to spend about $40 million in marketing. If they sell the 1 million units projected, the customer acquisition cost is $40.46 per customer, as you can see by the math done on the slide. By year 5, that rises to $107 due to the increased investment and predicted costs within the market over the years. While the customer acquisition cost increases, it's supported by the strong gross profit and margin growth, making this investment worthwhile. Overall, MindSync has strong financial predictions and shows a promising outlook.
This is MindSync's marketing advertisement. One, we have here an infographic that could be posted on social media that says monitor your stress, experience instant release, and it has the headphones there so people know exactly what it looks like. Another one is the packaging in the product, and it says reduce stress like never before, anywhere or any age, and then it has an arrow that says instant reliever so that people know that wearing these gives that immediate result. And then for a billboard, we have Quiet the Noise, MindSync by Apple. Find focus anywhere. It is promoting that focus and how much that those earbuds can bring calmness to the world. And it also shows that it's promoted by Apple.
Thank you so much for watching, and remember, MindSync allows you to find focus anywhere. Thank you.